Hello guys, today we're going to talk about volcanoes. So let's see what is a volcano, how does it happen, and what are the types, and which place has high risk, which place has low risk, and many things about this. Let's go in detail. Okay, Bismillah. Volcano is when magma travels up and erupt from the Earth's crust. You see here from this picture, this is the Earth's crust, right? And magma, we have studied, of course, the previous lesson. We said magma is the melted rock that inside the mantle. Where was the mantle? After crust, we have mantle. It means below the crust is going to be mantle. It means the magma is going to go up, travels up from mantle to the crust. Okay, that's it. When magma travels up from mantle to the crust, on the surface of the crust, this is going to be the cause of volcano. This magma inside the mantle, because of too much pressure, will go up and start to go up, travels up and erupt. Okay, erupt on the surface. This is erupting. Okay, if you look at here, this picture, this GIF, it shows you how they will erupt. So they will erupt and on the surface. We call this volcano. This is volcano. Magma travels up and erupt. That's it. Only this. Volcano is when magma travels up on the earth's erupt on the earth's crust. That's it. And you see that we have a lava layer and also ash layer here. Of course, after getting cooler, they have ash on the top of the rocks, on the top of the lava, the volcano. So this is going to be the layer of the ash, make the layer of the ash. And every time when magma happens, a layer of the magma, a layer of the lava, it will cool down and it becomes a rock. Okay, you see, every time the mountain will get bigger and bigger. Why? Because every time a layer will make on the mountain. That's it. So, and we have lava layer and ash layer, and we have the lava flow, that the lava after erupting, the lava will flow down through the mountain. And we have crater here. The crater is the place that the lava comes out. Okay, the magma. Guys, what the difference between magma and lava? They are same, but it's magma when it's inside the mantle. But when it comes out from the mantle, it comes on the surface, Earth's crust, we call them lava. Only the name will change by this. Under the Earth's crust is magma. On the Earth's crust is lava. The same thing, but the places will change, the name will change. And this crack that the magma goes up and travels up through it to the surface, this crack we call them pipe or vent. It has two names. We call this vent or pipe. The magma goes through pipe, and or we can say vent. Magma travels up through vent or through pipe on the Earth's crust. And what's the place that the magma will shoot out? What do you call this place? We call this crater. Okay, crater is the place that the magma shoots out. And of course, you know that it has ash. You see here also it has ash. We call this ash cloud. Okay, so that's not much important. So guys, sometimes this is the main place for the volcano, and this is the volcano. But sometimes from the sides we will see some small volcanoes. Okay, secondary cone. We call them secondary cone. This is the first and the top, the main one. That's why we call them secondary. Okay, the smaller ones, because they are not the main, we call them secondary. Secondary cone. What is secondary cone? Secondary cone secondary cones are the baby volcanoes, or we can say the small volcanoes from the sides. Of course, they are not from the top. If it's from the top, it means it's the main volcano. The main volcano is gonna go out from the top like this. But the secondary cone is a small volcano, a baby volcano that makes from the sides. Okay, if it's right or left is not important. Just it's important you have to know that it's from the side because of the pressure, and there must be some cracks. You see, here is crack. That's why the lava, or you can say the magma, goes in. Here too, there's a crack. If there won't be any cracks, it's going to be like that. No magma, no lava, and nothing else. Okay, but because when the magma travels up, if it see any cracks, it directly will enter to the cracks. And if we have another hole in the on other sides of the crack will start here, and another hole is here. So the magma will go through these cracks to the other hole. It means from the sides. We call them secondary cone. And guys, composite volcanoes are the most common type of the volcano. Okay, if someone tells you which type of volcano is the most common, it means we have different types of volcanoes, of course, but the most common types that we are seeing many times in the videos and other things is composite volcano. Okay, and guys, which place does it happen too much? I mean, which place is more, which place is less? Let's see. The areas, any area that have many cracks, okay, have high risk for volcanic eruption. If we will be in a place in the forest or any other places, if you see that in this place there will be, I mean, too much cracks, so you will directly think about this, that here is going to be a volcano as soon as possible. Okay, cracks, it's like evidence and reason that it's going to show us that here is a good place for a volcano. And also the areas that have no cracks have low risk for a volcanic eruption. It means if any place has many cracks, it has high risk for volcanic eruption. If it has no cracks, or we can say less cracks, not no cracks, we can say less cracks, have low risk for volcanic eruption. So we have high risk and low risk according to the cracks. If we have many cracks, it means it has high risk. If this place has no cracks, or we can say less cracks, it means it has low risk for volcanic eruption. So that's about volcano. Volcano is when magma travels up and erupts on the Earth's crust, and lava is formed when magma erupts on the surface. It means lava is magma, but when it erupts on the surface, the name will change to lava. Magma and lava are the same. Just because of their places, we will give them different names. Under the Earth's crust, it's magma. On the Earth's crust, it's lava. And composite volcanoes are the most common types of the volcano. And secondary cone, we said the small volcano or baby volcanoes from the sides. Okay, from the sides. And the areas that have many cracks have high risk for volcanic eruption. The areas that have no cracks, or we can say less cracks, have low risk for volcanic eruption. And guys, we have this map here that said that the ring of fire, that is the most volcanic, the most of the volcano in the world happen in this place. Okay, you see the marks, the red marks, these are the places that volcano happen, but in this place most of the volcano will happen in this place. That's why we call them Pacific Ring of Fire. And guys, of course, volcano has some effects what are the effects of volcano? Are they bad or good? Okay, so of course it has bad effects and good effects. What are the bad effects and what are the good effects of the volcano? Let's talk about the bad effects first. The bad effects of the volcano are this: people can be injured or killed. Of course, we all know a volcano is dangerous. That's why people can be injured or many times they will be killed by the volcano. And volcano makes people sick by its poison, right? Because it has poison, it's poisons. That's why it can make the people sick. And also, when it comes down from the mountains on the land, it can burn the crops and the buildings around this, right? This place, for example, volcano happened. Here is full of crops or buildings and any other things. The volcano will burn them. These are the bad effects. What about the good effects of volcano? And tourists come, okay? The tourists come like we can say for attracting the tourists. So this is one of the good effects. And also the underground water will be warm to make electricity. So that's a good effect. It makes the water warm for making electricity. And also volcano makes the soil good. It means fertile the soil. Fertile the soil. That's why the soil will be good for people that they need to like planting their crops and any other things, but it will fertile the soil, change the composition of the soil. So these are the good and bad effects of the volcano, and these are all about the volcano here. What's lava? What's the difference between magma and lava? We said only the places are different. Magma is when it's under the earth's crust, and lava is when it's outside of the earth's crust. It means on the surface. And these are the types. Secondary cone, we said from the sides. Which place has high risk, which place has low risk. We talked about all of them. I hope you understand everything, and if you have any questions you can just write it in the comment. I will answer you inshallah, and I will upload a PDF in the description. You can just check there and check your understanding by answering those questions. Best wish.